Today is the 21st, and today, this morning, fun aging call. How does it get any better than this? The topic is, what am I getting? So, and all the DJCCs and all the past juniors that we function from, would you be willing to destroy and get them all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pod, all night, short, boys, pavads, and beyonds. What am I getting? This is the thing that we are 99, I'd say more than 100% people are always looking at menu itho ki milna. What am I going to get? So let's start the Insta Live also and Facebook. Awesome. We are on Insta Live and on Facebook. And of course, our own Zoom. And the topic today is again, what am I getting? Is that the one? What's it that I'm getting or something like that? So everywhere that we are always only looking for what I'm getting, would you like to choose something different? Nobody wants to answer. Hi, Mamta.
Yes. Yes. Hi.
I mean, the least we can do is yes to the universe. Yes, I will like that.
Are you saying the question if the question is how may I contribute rather than what am I getting? Are you saying that?
No, I'm not saying anything. I am just saying that are we always looking for what are we going to get from here? And it's not right, it's not wrong, it's just getting aware of it, where we are functioning from. And the moment you get to know, there's this increased sense of awareness where you're functioning from. And then you can change it, choose it, or keep it. Is it working for you? I'll go for the wedding. What will I get from there? I will go for the meeting and I will go get up and do something and I wear this and I will eat this. What am I getting? Is it always functioning from what will I get with what I do or be? Never a question. What would it create? Would it be a contribution? Okay, will I have fun? What's right about this? What did I ask for that's showing up like this? My dogs finished their food, so they want to come in now. Just give me a second to let them in. Hey, come on fast. It's getting hot, so they want to be in the under the fan. Okay. Hi, Shakti. Hello, welcome. So, I was like, yes. How often do I just not ask question and also see, always wondering what I will get, what I'll get from my child, what I'll get from the universe, what I'll get from my parents, what I'll get from the gardeners, what I'll get from the maid, what I'll get from... None of you do that, right?
Beautifully said.
So what if we could be aware of it? What would change if you were aware of it?
What am I going to create? I like that.
Are you always focusing on what's right? And now after coming to access, when you're choosing little bit, maybe 1% of the lightness, is something opening up, making your life more enjoyable? Are you feeling more kinder and gentler towards yourself? More connected to people, more connected on earth? Or is it still about, I will only do something where I know exactly how it will show up, and I will choose it only if I'm getting something out of it? And how do you know you're getting something out of it? From the little minimal awareness and experience that you had. Hi, Manisha, Shimona.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Or is it about getting, or is it about thriving and enjoying and being aware of what else is possible? Is now the space for you to go bindas? Is now the space to allow yourself to thrive, not to survive? Not as this reality always has been functioning from, or from a space of knowing and awareness. And you don't even cognitively know कि ये करूँगी तो फिर ये होगा, but you just know, like you know, yes. Do you ever follow your knowing? Are you being spaced beyond this reality, where you are just being you, weird as fuck, sorry, as you actually are? Everywhere you be limiting yourself from who you truly be, the gift that you are, not only to you, but to everybody you touch. Would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Just like that. You are brilliant, you're miraculous, you're amazing, you're phenomenal. How much of that you must do to turn that down? How much of you are you not scared? Are you scared? Are you scaring for people to not show up as you? How much of energy that you locked up in some body part and create ulcers and cancer, rather than showing up as you, who you truly be? If you're still trying to be normal like everybody else and adjust, would you like to step up and show up as you truly be? Give up trying to be normal ever again. Like so many times I have said it in the classes. The greater you choose, the greater you make it available for people to choose. The greater you get, the greater our world gets. Whatever contribution you are and willing to be and receive opens up the world for everybody to be and receive. So what if it wasn't about getting? What if it was about simultaneity of gifting and receiving? anything that you did from the joy of it brought the world to a greater space, brought the world to, yes, that's possible too. Brought the, oh, whoever, how often you don't even know who created something and you go, जिसने भी ये किया होगा, शुक्र है, thank you. Embrace the whole universe, the wholeness, the wellness, the magic that it is. Invite a beautiful future beyond anybody has ever seen or heard or desired. Would you fully merge who you truly be? Where you have no point of view, no avoidance, no assumptions, no big fives, no electromagnetics, just you, being you. No matter how it looks, no matter what people say, no matter, I am going. No longer you avoid anything, any energy, any people, any situation, anything. It's like, what can I contribute and receive? Is it possible, guys? Rajeshwarin. Hello. Thank you. You can be, have, choose, add, subtract, create, generate, own, claim, acknowledge, just about anything. You can access any space from the wonderment and excitement. Yes. Yes, yes, it is possible. But only for Manisha and me. कमल क्या बकवास बोलती जा रही है, ऐसे थोड़ी होता है। ये रोज के झगड़े, ये रोज की प्रॉब्लम, ये रोज जाना आना करना मरना खाना वाना, ये तो तेरे को नहीं होता क्या? Do you know anything? Anything beyond the solidity of thinking? When you are in that space, how are you? None of you have ever had that space. And have you been discounting that? Have you been closing your eyes to the whispers of the universe, to a better is not a, to something beyond where you are today? Yes, Nipi, you wanted to say something.
No, just that it's now available more and more.
Yes, because you're choosing it. You choose it. It is available. How much you choose it? You choose. You allow yourself to choose a little more than what you allowed yourself to choose. It is right there. How much we allow ourselves to choose. How much do you allow yourself to claim the difference you are? How much you allow yourself all the aha that come to you during the day? 1, 2, or none? How many times you judge whatever is like, aha, oh, ye to kaise, wo to kaise.
Kanwal, now more awareness is there.
Awareness is there, but is your allowance catching up with your awareness? Are you always choosing what you're...
Yes. Awareness, I to we started choosing and
Always
Nothing right and
always
wrong.
you choose during the day, whatever you are aware of, you always choose
Maybe not always, but
judgment of.
many a times. Not always, maybe not always, but many a times. Mm. A big change. And somewhere I feel I have taken this or things from you. You have been a very big contribution in my life, Kaval. I'm not joking. Or,
Thank you.
yes,
I'm receiving it.
thank you.
Now is the space. This moment is the space when you claim, own, and acknowledge
Mhm.
who you truly be.
Mhm.
Now is our space to allow the oneness to come into our lives. There is no that and this. There is yes, all is here. How much am I? What am I choosing? Hi, Param, Rupal. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How much this reality function for you before access? And how much are you aware of how to choose greater in it's from the same reality? Nothing has changed. Everything is the same. But are you choosing greater? How undefined are you willing to be? There is so much of freedom when you don't define yourself. Then you can choose anything. मैं तो ऐसे ही करती हूँ, मैं तो यही पहनती हूँ, मैं तो यही खाती हूँ. Is there any choice or is there any freedom or is there any expansion in that? And we lived, I lived my life like that. Always. ये तो नहीं मैं कभी कर सकती. And I surprised, not that it's changed drastically, but I surprised myself quite a lot. Oh, I can choose this. I have chosen this. What are you that you have never dared to be or even look at? Are you willing to look at yourself and see the brilliance of you? What can I be and do to receive all of me? And have everything show up in my life that I desire with total ease, as if by magic, right there. It is there. You're the one who has to choose it. And for that, you might have to go lots of ups and downs, lots of points of view to change, lots of things to let go of, lots of people to move out of your. I know it's scary, isn't it? It's scary as long as you think it's scary. It can be joyous and amazing and having fun with it. When you make a commitment to yourself, commitment to your life, to getting everything you want. Just because you can, no other reason. ऐसे नहीं होता, सब कुछ तो है, शुक्र करो, एडजस्ट करो, don't ask for more, don't be greedy. Who shit is that? You are a natural being. You are same as everybody else on the planet. Do you see anything around you who says, बस हो गया इतना घास तो इससे ज्यादा तो उगना नहीं चाहिए. पेड़ इतना बड़ा और क्या पत्ते की क्या जरूरत है, इतने तो करोड़ों हो गए. And also, I think the awareness I just immediately got is commitment. We make commitment, we solidify commitment. Hi, Sunita. We solidify commitment. When I make a commitment to myself of getting something that I want, solid, you get what you want with no point of view, that's okay. But when you say, I will get this, then you shut off your awareness to anything else that is showing up. And you keep going, like you have blinders on, you keep going towards that, you shut off all awareness, you make sure you keep your commitment to getting what you have been wanting to get. And that is the reason we are never satisfied. We keep seeking. That commitment that you have made to yourself overrides everything else. I'm not talking about that commitment. I'm talking about the commitment to be happy like, to choose joy like, to be calm like, no matter what goes on. You are doing what is required to be done, but in a space of no point of view, no judgment. Am I making any sense?
Yes, a lot. जो भी दिमाग में था आपने निकाल के बोल दिया सब.
क्या बात है. Everywhere you shown that your commitment to your life is a wrongness, when actually it is the strongness, would you be willing to let that go? Just like that. So just ask yourself, is this commitment holding me from who I truly be? Is this commitment contracting me? Is this commitment just giving me a little bit? Or I am committed to choose whatever works for me whenever. Oh, this commitment didn't work. Bye-bye. What now what? Now what? Now what am I capable of? That nobody else is. And that I haven't chosen. And let me choose it now. What can I choose now? What can I be now? How much fun can I have now? What energy, space, consciousness can my body and I be to be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities and concentricities with total ease for all eternity. That gives you the moment, that keeps you in that moment to choose with no judgment, with no inhibitions, with no rights and no polarity, no nothing. Yeah, this is it. Are you willing? Are you willing to get that? Rather than what will I get? Everywhere you go into, oh my God, what will I get? Ask, if I choose this, what will that generate, create? You choose it, you get to be you, you change things around you that you never imagined could possibly change. And you become the invitation for people. Then you start vibrating differently. Then your tune is, then you're in rhythm, and then you dance with the universe. And when you are that, you are an inspiration for people. People get magnetically attracted to you. People start looking at you because there's a vibration that you are, that's not same as everybody else's. That's different. Never forget you are an infinite being, guys. Never, ever, ever, never, never forget that. And as an infinite being, you have total choice. You go into finite, you go into human, you go into normal, you go into this is right and wrong. You lose the infiniteness, that infinite being that you truly be. Who changes the reality? Over millennia, people have changed where we were to where we are today. Only those people who chose to be themselves. You get only attracted to those people. The people who are trying to create rift, create fraud, create energy of lack, create whatever, you don't get attracted to them. They are the one who spoil the, कहते हैं एक मच्छी पानी को गंदा करती है, they spoil the rhythm, the dance of this reality. And they are not many. They are very few. What are you capable of that you have yet not chosen? Are you willing to step up and choose it now? This seems very big words. This seems like it's far off and cliche. No. Just a choice away. And moment by moment. It's so ease-filled when you're choosing from the joy of being. And there'll be moment that you will choose and there'll be moment that you don't. But the moment that you don't judge yourself. You just say, oh, I chose this. Funny, I would choose this. What made me choose this? I wasn't being aware. And just because, you are not making yourself, you will easily return to the space that you be. But when you sit in that and make a judgment about others or yourself, then there is no getting back. Then you lost yourself. You only return to the space that you actually are when you don't make anything significant. The space of the being that you are. That was not you. This is you. Whenever you are at ease, you're fun, you're joyous, you're happy, everything will work out so easily. You will find the same people who you're looking for and things will get done. That is who you are. The moment you contract, the moment you get into your head, the moment you want decide whether ye nahi theek, wo nahi theek, usne aise kiya, usne waise kiya, you have lost you. You are no more in the space of being who you truly be. That no longer has to be a choice. It's a choice. You leave this space to go there is a choice. You become aware here and you don't choose that. There are infinite possibility to choose from. What would happen if you were out of control? And all that. Have you ever given yourself the luxury of having those days when you can be yourself? And how have they been? Hi, Jazz. Are you willing to receive fully you that you truly be? When things are not running the way you would like them to be, and you think, oh my God, where I got stuck and it's getting worse. It's not. Things are as they are. Your focus on that has increased. You have gone from who you truly be to getting what you want. Your focus has shifted. Your story, you're running a story now. You were here a moment back, and some thought or some story entered and you lost you. You have a choice not to lose you. But that's a default place to go to. That's not a kinder, gentler place to go to. That's not the more gentle and kinder way of living that you have been asking for. And yet you lose it because you make this reality more important. That's why you say all of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. Good, bad, and the ugly. I'm not losing myself. Life is a roller coaster ride, if you choose it, and that roller coaster could be fun. It could be, or everything that shows up in your life could be bad, and everything that shows up in your life could be great. I was just, before we started the class, I was just sharing, we were talking about somebody was saying that, oh, most of the time I'm ease, joy, glory, but there are times when I go back and it's not ease, joy, glory. So what if that was the uncomfortable was the normal comfortable? The uncomfortable was the choice, the gift that is taking you further, that to what you have been asking for. If every day was just ease, joy, glory, I mean, not ease, joy, glory like that, but you just thought that, oh, mere ko kuch ho hi na, main bilkul calm or quiet rahu, wouldn't that be boring, or wouldn't you be stuck like a stagnant water? Kai nahi jam jayegi. Running water is always nice for drinking, it's fresh. Would you like to go through life with ups and downs and be joyous and happy and have situations choosing and playing with it, or rather than stagnate like a pond somewhere? So everywhere you make that dip, that contraction wrong, what if you made it right? So I was giving an example. I came to already and came to choose, and I was opening the Zoom, and suddenly I got a saliva in my mouth and I had to throw it. And immediately I was like, there's just 4 or 5 minutes left and I have to go this and now, and it was just this. And the moment I opened the bathroom door to spit it out, there was this, I was filling up the tank on top and there was this, band karo, tank bhar gaya, switch off karo, tank bhar gaya, because there's that system laga hua hai wahan pe, jab tank bhar jata hai to batata hai. And I wouldn't have heard it if I hadn't gone. Then came out from the kitchen door and I had put full speed fan and put the dog's food in a pan to for getting it little warm. It was hot. And I remember to give the dogs the food also. If I hadn't got that lump, I would have not got up. The water would be running for 1 hour. I would have never known. And the food would be delayed and would get cold and I had to get. So what was right about that? What was the gift in that? If you're willing to look at the gift in every situation, there is amazing gift there. And then you said, Nippy, that I didn't understand. What is it that you didn't understand there?
I mean, जैसे you got awareness, no? This was right, this was right.
Are you willing
So-
to have that awareness?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
willing to ask a question. Hey, what's right about this I'm not getting? Hey,
Yes.
what's a gift in this? Every single thing that shows up is a huge gift. If you came from there, wouldn't you also receive it? Everywhere you're all looking at what you haven't received, what you haven't created, what you haven't done. You are not where you should be. Your people in your same class have gone further off. They've created more. You're still there. How many of you run that tape in your head? Always comparing others, comparing yourself with others. First of all, everywhere that is your default place to go to, please destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, honest, short, boys, pervaded. This is a clearing statement. If any of you is hearing for the first time, or anybody who will listen to it and wants clarity, please go looking for online theclearingstatement.com. So now I want to ask you a question. What have you decided is great about you? And when let's say both the sentences, I will say, there is nothing great about me. And what energy showed up in your body? And I'll say, hey, what's great about me in my, what's great about me? What's good about me? What have I decided is good about me? Everything is good. You've decided something is good and something is bad. What energy did it bring up? Or you're like, kuch bhi nahi hua. Are you willing? Everything comes to willing. Willing to be who you truly be. Everywhere you think everybody else is right, but you are not, and you need to fit in. And you have to make yourself wrong and judge yourself to change it. Rather than just change it, rather than just choose something different, would you be willing to destroy and uncare it all? And what have you decided is good, perfect, correct? That keeps you from not choosing you, that keeps you from not creating greater, more than, what keeps you from stepping up. Would you be willing to let that go today? Would you allow yourself everything you're holding on to? Would you allow your capacities and abilities and your gifts to show up as you've never allowed them before now? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, honest, short, boys, pervads, and beyonds. Is it helping in any way?
Yes, yes.
Thank you,
Ye-
Manisha.
Yes, Kanwal, yes.
You're the only one who keeps me going. Nobody else wants to say anything. Just blah blah, 1 घंटा इसका बकबक सुन लेते हैं, फिर बंद करेंगे.
नहीं कंवल, बहुत कंट्रीब्यूशन होता है, मैंने तो स्टार्टिंग से ही कहा.
Can I share?
Yes, please go for it.
Thank you. ये भगवान भगवान इतना करती थी, अपना इंटीरियर दूसरों के एक्सटीरियर से कंपेयर करना, खुद को नीचा हमेशा महसूस करना. लेकिन आप जैसे लोग, आप निपी जी, ये मेरे लाइफ में आए तो ये भगवान के रूप में ही आए ना. इतना बदलाव आया है मुझ में कि बता नहीं सकती. ये अवेयरनेस का आपने बोला ना, तो किसी एक घर में जो मंदिर जैसा है, वहां पे सर ऐसे करके मैं बाहर निकलती हूँ और बोलती हूँ कि सेफ लेके जाना और सेफ वापस लेके आना. तो एट दैट मोमेंट आई ऑलवेज गेट द अवेयरनेस. जैसा आपने बोला कि वो टैंक फुल हो गया है, कुछ लाइट रह गया है, सिलेंडर का ये नॉब बंद करना है, चाबी रह गई है। ये अवेयरनेसेस मुझे हमेशा पहले भी आते थे, लेकिन उसके बारे में अभी मैं अवेयर हो गई हूँ कि कितनी अच्छी चीजें लाइफ में हैं। लेकिन मेरा फोकस एक ही थिंग के ऊपर था, ये नहीं है, ये नहीं है, ये नहीं है। तो ये जिद्दी बच्चे को जैसे माँ तंग होती है ना कि ये एक ही चीज मांग रहा है, इतने सारी दे रही हूँ, वो नहीं देखा। तो अब मुझ में ये पूरा बदलाव आ गया है कि ओके, व्हाट इज द गिफ्ट इन दिस।
Yeah.
एंड इतने चीजें बदल रही है और अच्छी अच्छी हो रही है, उसके बारे में मुझे अब मैं अवेयर एंड कॉन्शियस हो रही हूँ। आई एम रियली ग्रेटफुल।
I'm
थैंक यू,
so grateful
थैंक
to
यू
you
सो
for
मच।
saying that. Not many people have the generosity of spirit to say it. I'm so grateful to you. Thank you.
Manisha, that was wow.
And that is really wow. And you are noticing the different level of receiving that's opened up in your world. Yeah. So what would it take for you to have this gentle wavelength of receiving everything that permeates in your life in a different way? It's just, वो कहते हैं ना, आपकी नजरों का कसूर है। आप सिर्फ पहले क्या देख रहे थे, अब आप क्या देख रहे हो। जो देखोगे, जिसको अटेंशन दोगे, वो बढ़ेगा। You're opening up, you're receiving. It can get uncomfortable, but focusing on, hey, what else is possible and how does it get any better than this, keeps you away from what you've always been living from.
Kanwal, can I say something?
Yes, please, go for
जब
it.
ये awareness आ जाती है, we have lots and we are thinking of the lack, तो उसमें uncomfortable नहीं होते, rather I am तो more peaceful inside.
Awesome, because you're getting it's only about practicing these things, and the moment you keep practicing them, they show it differently. Hi, Kavi.
I remember एक क्लास में आपने बोला था अपना सारा गोल्ड निकाल के एक बार देख लेना चाहिए. You should sleep with it. Sleep
Yeah.
तो नहीं करते हैं, but I just remove or I think in my head. And phone पे picture निकाल के I bless my golds or bless my properties. Now तो I started blessing my awareness, what is coming into my life. Like the things I'm writing, वो आ जाती है life में. That has become amazing.
Yeah, and more of sense of space and peace and gratitude and connection becomes available too.
Like before, I was not even ready for my son saying that I'll be settling in USA. But now I'm so open. I tell him it's your wish, it's your life.
Yeah.
Believe me, मैं पहले रोती थी कि मैंने तेरे को बेच के ही mistake कर दिया. You are not this thing. But now I tell him no. Still,
Yeah.
my daughter-in-law questions me. You want us to come back? I tell her no, at your space, whatever you guys are comfortable.
Yeah, yeah. Giving them freedom to be, because that's what we've been asking for.
And then I give example. I said, see, Kanwal staying all alone in that mountains ke beach mein.
I know. So what if the whole universe was your child or your father? What is each and every molecule contributing to you and communicating with you? And now you can relax and receive and enjoy being. Every moment of every day, I am grateful to be where I am. I never feel alone. And I never feel, yes, many times just this happens, but it doesn't make me feel panic. Yesterday, Ina's here, we went out shopping, we went out to do some things. And the gardener is here from 2 to 6. Gardeners are here from 2 to 6. And we didn't come back by 6. 6 o'clock, I get a call from one of my gardener saying, ma'am, आपको कितनी देर लगेगी आने को? I said, what happened? तुम जाओ. Usually they go when the time is there. Say, ma'am, आपका घर खुला है. One of the door was chapat open. This is not the first time it's happened. Many times we had to Kasoli, it happened. Many times it's happened. And there was so much of relaxation and so much no panic. And कहता मैं should I stay, ma'am? मैं आप कितनी देर में आओगे? Wait करता हूँ. मैं कहा नहीं तुम जाओ, हम आ रहे हैं. We reached after 45 minutes of his going, and the house was okay.
Heaven is on the earth only.
It's your point of view that creates your reality. Check.
Yes.
जिन लोगों के घर में चोरियां ज्यादा होती हैं वो ताले बहुत लगाते हैं, पैनिक बहुत करते हैं, चिटकनियां बहुत लगाते हैं. That's the energy they be, that's the energy they vibrate. Have you ever heard somebody say मेरा पर्स गुम गया, उसमें तो कुछ नहीं था, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Every time you hear कि मेरा पर्स गुम गया, there is so much of money, there was so much of jewelry. Your focus is on that, you are showing it, you're being the vibration, and it gets away. How many people get change of season, get cold? ये तो होना ही है. Their point of view is change of season हो गया, अब तो होना ही है. स्वेटर पहन लो, होगा. My own father would always say, इसी स्वेटर नहीं पहनी कोल्ड लग जाए. और किसी को नहीं लगता था, उनको लगता था. हर सीजन में उनको जुकाम लगता था. एक्सीडेंट्स होते, एक बाजू एक जगह से टूटती है, 3 बार उधर ही टूटती है, टांग टूटती है. Why? Not because you're bad, not because you're punished, just because that's where your focus is. Change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And when something like I've always had, everybody knows in Chandigarh, I've always had good maids. I was for 15 years working for me, and 4 years I've been here, and I haven't got one. I've had three people, two people, five people working for me, but none I have stuck to me. And I made myself wrong for the longest of time. And very recently I've become aware of it, that what am I asking? I'm asking for greater. I'm asking for somebody to make me useless. I'm asking for somebody to be so efficient to handle my house in a way that I would more than I ever desired. And how am I going to get comfortable with it? When I came here, I was spending maybe 10,000 rupees on the maids. Now I'm spending 30,000 on the maids. I'm still not happy the way they are working for me. And I used to feel, oh, what will people say? मैं बोर निकाल देती हूँ. I don't care. I want greater. I want somebody to show up. So I'm grateful to them that they brought my level from 10,000 to 30. I'm willing to pay even this or more to get what I desire. Are you willing to choose that? We keep asking for greater, but are we willing to choose that? I wasn't. Still, I'm asking for greater. What is it that universe wants to gift it to me that I am not willing to even receive at the moment? How I still have judgment for it. My focus is on paying money rather than what would it take? It doesn't have to be money. It has to be money, or it doesn't. If you didn't have any point of view. Actually, that's what brought me to this topic today. Get. I am paying so much, I should get that. As long as I am stuck there, nothing is going to change. Are you willing to be whatever and whoever or how it looks like, no matter how it looks and no matter how it shows up, are you willing to have it no matter what? That is the energy that brings things into your world. Things are there. It's us not choosing it. Am I making any sense, guys? What if you truly being you with an awareness of the gift you are and willingness to receive from everything, everything that desires to contribute to you. Every molecule is desiring to contribute to you. There are a million possibilities around. Where are we stuck that we are not willing to? We are willing to have it. This is the only way I can have it. You ask for your life to be greater. How is it going to become greater? You choosing it. One thing I have recognized is beautiful about the universe is it is always, always willing to, ever willing to gift, ever willing to expand your life, always has your support. Do you have yours? Ask and receive is the law, guys. How much would you have to increase your receiving? How much would you have to expand your space in order to receive everything you're asking for? And acknowledge that you are an infinite being and there are infinite possibilities, and acknowledge the gift that you already are. And know that universe has your back, no matter what. And how many of you are committed to this life where you are stuck, asking for more and not showing up? It can't. You're so committed to where you are. You're committed to be a victim. You're committed to be powerless. You're committed to, I can't do it. You're committed to assuming. You're committed to reactions. You're committed to taking other people's, helping other people, the big fives. You're committed to your problems, your judgments. You have to give up all of that to get what you are asking for. It's a simultaneity of gifting and receiving. So what have you not acknowledged? That you already are. And if you would acknowledge it, it would change in no time. Right away, right now. And these are the reminders on Sundays, on Insta Lives. I'm on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays on Insta Live. 200-300 half an hour snippets are there. If you, on every topic, if you have any topic, you can let me know from next Tuesday. Will you be willing to have your own back in a way that the universe has? It's not difficult, guys. It's so much difficult and energy to keep making yourself wrong, to doubting who you truly be and not choosing greater. Choosing in every now moment is easy. Easy, pleasy, squeezy. It can get uncomfortable if you're not willing to choose greater. It can get uncomfortable if you're not willing to give up your judgments. It can get very difficult and uneasy and uncomfortable if you're not willing to let go of your point of views. So everything that you've asked for is knocking at your doors, is wanting to come in, but you have your doors shut. if you were open to following the lightness of your knowing and trusting it, wouldn't it become easy? Would it still be difficult? Hey guys, it's 9:01. I'd love to go on and on because I love talking, and I love talking about access because it gifted me so much. And you would say how much it's gifted you, what are you getting? How many of you are thinking, what are you getting? I'm not getting 1/10 of that I'm spending. If that is getting, if that is what you think is getting. But I'm getting millions more than I'm spending. I'm spending in lakhs every year to be a CF, to keep remaining a CF. And if you look at in this reality's way of what I'm getting, nothing, pittance. But if you look at my reality, it's been such an amazing gift, what I have created in my life. That I have no words for. And I today shamelessly want to say that I've contributed to people too, like you have said, some of you. And Gary says, if you have contributed to one person, you are a success. I'm a success, guys. Just celebrated my 75th and I cash on my age. If I can, you all can. So love you. We go now. Have a wonderful Sunday. Bye.
Love you lots, Kanwal.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you, Kanwal. Thank you so much.
Thank you